Hi everybody. I'm Eric Cochran, and welcome back to the Cochran Doctrine. Please hit the like and subscribe to my channel below. So, I've been doing a little bit of research this past week on how to increase my subscribers and my views, and I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and put off some of my political and historical blogs until later. After my first few after my first few videos, which were geared towards setting my channel's tone, I'd like to go ahead and move on to discussing some topics that I can definitely offer my expertise on, and I'm going to start with working as a rideshare driver. So, I've been working in professional driving ever since I graduated from college. I landed my first job in professional driving 7 years ago this month, March 2014, after my December 2013 graduation from West Virginia University. My last year of college at WVU, I'd also like to ask that I had worked as a delivery driver. Chauffeuring and delivery driving is pretty much all the work I've been doing ever since then. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, I've given a lot of credit to rideshare driving to helping me stay afloat this past year. I've already gotten my taxes for 2020 done, and over half of my income last year came from rideshare driving. So, a brief history on my experience with it. First time I ever tried Ubering was back in 2015. This was, of course, when I was living in Destin, a very tourist-based economy, and this was post-season. At first, I didn't think the compensation was all that good relative to my previous employment in the shuttle business. In 2016, when I had my first unsuccessful bid here in Tampa, I tried it again, this time being more optimistic now that I was in a larger marketplace, but honestly, I didn't find it to be that much better here, and I enjoyed delivering pizza more. So, in mid-March of last year, when COVID hit Destin, I finally decided that I would give it another shot as business started to dwindle in my shuttle company, and I was pleasantly surprised. The app had certainly improved in nearly 4 years since the last time I've used it, and the demand certainly had as well. At the same time, I was also driving a minivan, so now I qualified as an XL as opposed to my previous Kia Sedona. I drive a Sedona now, my Kia Sorento, which was just a miniature SUV that could comfortably hold 3 passengers. Also, I was further encouraged to continue doing it because they now have the 5 times a day cash out app, which they'll simply only take 50 cents off of your earnings. So Uber or Lyft, which one is better? Well, if you're going to start in this business, I would say try them both and you be the judge after however long you feel is necessary. I started with Uber because that was the app everybody was always talking about. Do you have Uber here? Where can I go for an Uber? Nobody asked about Lyft when I first started ride sharing. When I moved back here to Tampa last August, being in new territory, I was encouraged by another driver to give Lyft a chance, which I did, and I discovered that the fares, and thus your driver compensation, is a little bit cheaper. Rides typically are also a little bit shorter, but they have what's called streaks at certain times. As in, after 3 consecutive rides at certain hours, you'll get anywhere from a $12 to $18 bonus, so long as you accept every ride and you do not sign out while a streak is going on. They also have surges that continue increasing by the cents every second at times when demand is really high until you're finally assigned a ride. Uber uses the same concepts when demand is high, but they have what's called consecutive runs. If you start within a certain area, they'll give you a bonus after you complete your second run. It only takes 2, and that bonus can be anywhere from $4 all the way up to $18.50. On really busy nights, they'll also give you bonuses on top of every single ride you do, which could be anywhere from $1 to $3 per ride. On top of that, Uber also offers weekly and weekend bonuses, quests as they call them, where you will get a bonus for doing so many rides between 4 a.m. Monday through 4 a.m. on Friday, and then 4 a.m. Friday through 4 a.m. on Monday. Overall, I feel on busiest nights, Uber is more generous. That's just my opinion though, and I really haven't done enough Lyft to compare it to Uber. At this point, I'm no longer driving for Lyft because I do have Diamond status as an Uber driver, the highest in which you can get. And in order to keep that status, I have to earn so many points within a given time frame. You earn typically between 1 to 3 per ride, depending on how long it is. It's just like once you have an elite status with an airline, or you have more of a status with Hilton or with Marriott, you're going to feel compelled to keep using whatever rewards program you have, as opposed to opening up and trying something else. But just my honest opinion is try them both if you're just starting off, and you be the judge after so many weeks, wherever you feel you're making more money. I will say that it only took me about 6 to 7 months of devoted work, as in doing about 60 to 70 runs a week, to earn Diamond status with Uber. Rideshare driving has indeed also, apart from keeping me afloat this past year, given me incredible flexibility to relocate and work this past year. So I hope that you find this advice very helpful, and I will be uploading at least one more video on this subject very soon. Until next time, I'm Eric Cochran with the Cochran Doctrine.